Massachusetts. The continued public hearing will be held on Monday, June 4th, 2018 at 7 p.m. at the West Boylston Town Offices, 140 Worcester Street, West Boylston, Massachusetts.
Thank you much, Lee. You have a signature page in that, and that's who we need. You may continue.
All right, I'm Robert Wykick from Nielsen Thomas, here to discuss the project, and we had last met on this on the 2nd of April, and we'd ask you at that point to keep the hearing open until we went through the planning board process. We're currently, we had our first meeting with planning board, we received comments from the consultant VHB, peer review comments, and we also had comments from the fire chief, and so I'm glad we kept it open because that affected some site things that
Right.
I'll discuss with you tonight. But I don't know if you were all three at the last meeting, but basically what we're talking about, the community center and the Birches are existing buildings that are there now, and what we're proposing to do is an expansion onto that building, and then in the future, another 16 units of residential housing coming up here. And
Yeah, sitting right there.
the area of wetlands, this is now a different orientation. So this is showing the proposed building addition and then the future addition coming off in that direction. And the area of the wetlands is on the, say, the east side, north is up on this plan. And the prior plan that we had, basically the fire access to the building, currently today, when you drive up onto the site, the community center drop-off area is there. You basically come around the building and back to the Birches building, and it's a dead-end driveway, fire lane. And so the fire chief had said, that's a long way to back up. You know, he has to back up
Yeah.
now, around the curve and back into here and then get out of there. So he really wanted us to provide some sort of a turnaround, so that he can, not have to back all the way up a hill, all the way out to the main driveway. So we looked at accommodating that, so we have this turnaround, we looked at the fire turning templates and all that to make sure it all works. So he basically only has to back up there before he could start turning around at that location. It's, I don't know how many feet that is, this is 30 scale, I believe. Where's the spar scale? Oh, there it is.
I think it was on the 120th, wasn't it?
30 scale. Yeah, so that, we're roughly 35 feet away from the closest wetland at that location. We did grade it so that it goes back and toward a catch basin where it then gets picked up through a stormwater system and then routes it out and ties into the Worcester drainage system itself. Because we added that, and then there was another, when we did our survey, there were actually parking spaces basically in the aisle that were striped. There was some here, there was some on the side. Well, the fire chief, between when we surveyed it and when we received comments, I guess spoke to Briarwood to say, you really shouldn't have those, they should be fire lanes. So those spaces have all been removed, and now there's signs up there saying no parking fire lanes. So that caused us to say, oh boy, we need more parking. We had a glut before, but now we have to make it up elsewhere. So we provided some parking, 2 spaces up there, and we've added 1 space there. All of that has since resulted in, we had to modify our stormwater system. This one got larger, this one got smaller because we're taking that runoff and heading it over into this system. And then this one got slightly larger because of the new additional impervious at that location. So in general, there were minor comments from the VHB, but I guess the most significant one was actually the fire department's request for a turnaround, which is in the buffer zone, which the orange line denotes the buffer zone itself. Yeah, I think that. Oh, and obviously that affected the stormwater calculations, so we provided revised plans and revised calculations, as well as, we gave you copies of the comment letter. There's not too much or anything in there that affects anything from a wetlands protection standpoint, but we addressed all their comments.
And DEP, you straightened out that problem with Amico and that? You had a problem with Amico, VHB?
In terms of
100 versus 500
100 versus 500.
for the plan, for the water purification.
No, I'm drawing a blank on that one.
I don't know, just went through yesterday.
For stormwater?
Stormwater management, yep.
Well, he had one comment about the use of a specific water treatment, a proprietary treatment system. And we did provide them information that is, and we've been using it all along,
Right, the question was, I believe you went from metal roof to, and I don't even know what the asphalt roof, I don't know what it was.
Oh, that had to do
There's
with
some
the.
sticking point there.
Yeah, basically, that, that can be, we don't have to count that as treatment, because if you had a metal roof, you'd have to treat it, because like the.
I got that. It was a contest between two engineers trying to prove who was the smartest. I got that point.
And who won?
My question really is, who won?
We haven't gotten the second return comments back, They had comments, we responded, we haven't heard back from them
Okay.
on that, but hopefully that'll be resolved. Any of that is outside the buffer zone.
I'm only an engineer, so it's an aside for me,
Okay.
fine, because I'd like to know myself.
Well, yeah, the comment on the type of treatment system, that's been approved, and that was.
I knew
was
that,
not
and that
commented.
was the whole question.
Yeah,
But by changing the material, it changes the flow, and I'm going, so what are you gonna do with the water? I really don't care.
well, I think we're overkilling the stormwater as it is, because when this facility was originally built, they had accommodated much more development in this area.
Absolutely. I was always a fan of 100 versus the 500. I'm not a fan of 500. To me, it's just a way of proving a math problem. But
Well, you have
I'm
more-
not even
you have-
going there,
You have more
'cause
under existing conditions too, so it's a
Right.
matter of the increase and the increase.
it's outside our purview. We don't know where it's going.
So I guess that pretty well covers what are the changes in there, so I don't know if you have any other questions about it?
What's the current ground conditions where the fire lane turnaround's going to be?
That actually, it says wooded, but, maybe it's over in here, there's the dog park. Yeah, there's a dog park, there's an opening here, but this is currently wooded.
Okay.
And so, we would basically have to cut back the trees there to accommodate the grading for that.
Is it fairly flat?
It's rising up a hill. This rises, the existing conditions of the site, it continually rises up, and there's units up, here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's quite a hill going down there, and so we anticipate, and that was one of the questions from VHB
Mhm.
about infiltration, we're anticipating blasting in order to put the building in and the stormwater chambers themselves. And so, soil conditions are going, we anticipate rock. We'll be cutting into
That's all ledge. Everything there, up
Yeah.
through the country club, everything is ledge in that area.
Yeah.
But the beauty is all the water comes here, and the asphalt will catch it all and bring it down gradient into their system. It's outside our system.
Yeah, you only have what's left coming out this direction.
Exactly.
and off the edges of the slope.
Actually, the design works very, very well for us.
Okay.
The water treatment, that includes the future addition too?
Yeah, we over mitigated for the future development, which is that additional 16-unit building there. And we even buffer in there a little bit of extra in case, they added a generator pad or something
Great,
like that.
excellent.
So
Sounds good.
we over accommodated.
So make a motion to close the public hearing, unless anybody from the public.
I think it's a great idea what you did for
It's
the,
not public, he's a family member. What are you talking about?
I think it's a great idea what you did for the chief, for the fire chief.
Yeah, that was, quite
Because
quite
I
a
can
long
understand
way
his-
of backing up.
I can understand his point, so,
Yeah.
especially during the winter,
Yeah.
the road conditions and everything else, so
Right.
hopefully that'll be a lot easier.
All right.
All set?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a great project.
All right, make a motion to close the public hearing.
All
Second?
in favor, so-
Aye.
all in favor, aye.
Make a motion to accept the project as presented.
All right, second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Do you have the block number on that? It
Is
will-
it the same as the?
Yes, it'll be same as plan.
327-0275?
Oh, the plan number,
He just gave it to you, that's all I need.
no, that was the
The
DEP
DEP
number.
Oh, no, I
I
need the
need the
plan number
plan
and the
number.
date on it.
That number? plan number?
Well, there's a whole bunch of sheets.
The latest,
Last one
is that the last plan? The most up-to-date
March
plan?
12, 2018,
What is it?
May 30th,
30th.
2018.
Yeah. The date of the,
And the plan number?
I could send you the list, the plan list, would that help?
Is there a number on it?
This, 267702?
That's his number.
Yeah, that's our own job number.
Oh, there isn't one that covers the whole set of plans, or?
You could do Cutler Associates. Is your architect.
Yeah, just put the plan dated May 30th.
43 Howard, yeah.
I could provide you a list of the plan list, you know, so it'll say cover sheet, notes of references.
Right, all we need is
Yeah,
this,
so
this
you
one
can
you
put it on
presented
the
tonight.
order.
Okay.
Make sure you get that.
We can do it Sunday, I'll just read around the block, that's all I need.
You gonna sign anything tonight? No,
Yeah, I've
What's
got
that?
the,
just sign.
signature sheets here.
It's in there someplace, couldn't tell you where.
Oh, my God.
Papers.
All right. Here's after what happened with the other signature sheets.
Yell at him.
I don't know how I'm gonna get him back. I thought I would do that tonight.
Hunt him down.
If you give it to me, I'll see him tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're all set.
Thank you very much.
Get that out to you.
Good luck, thank you.
Good luck.
When are you planning on starting, Andy?
I think they're going to move fairly quickly on this to try to get things going.
That's good, the town needs the money.
What was that?
Already spent it, I know, it's hard to
What did you
believe.
say?
The town needs the money.
And that's from a voice who knows.
All right, who else? I think another public hearing, no?
I think we only had the one that I know of.
It was just a certificate of compliance for, another one of those Afro Terrace units. And,
We had two of those. We had one, and then we had one she wanted to add. I told her, stick it on this meeting, just send me the permit and check.
yeah,
And then she
Yeah.
screwed it up and sent us an extra $20, right?
well,
Because she
it
sent
was-
us 75 and owed us 95,
and then cash, yeah,
right?
but.
And then sent us cash, which we put towards our 4th of July party.
Turn the microphone.
So,
I don't care. Put me in jail. Give me 3 squares, I'm good.
Good night.
Good night.
place to sleep, you're all set.
There you go.
Okay.
So it's not on here, the agenda?
It should, be Afro Terrace.
No, I don't have it.
Yeah, it's
Fine.
not on here.
It's not?
Can we add it?
Oh.
Yeah, we can just add it, it's not a big
I
deal.
mean, we should just,
Do they need to close them?
Oh.
Close
It's
what?
taken from agenda,
No,
where I didn't have it. Oh, gee.
Do they need to close a property some? Is that what they're doing? Obviously,
for
they-
sale.
Yeah, they're selling the unit, but they have to.
it's already been
give up
sold,
the
isn't it?
title.
And this is like somebody else
There
is
were a
selling
couple
it?
of-
This is another one,
Yeah,
yeah.
and someone picked it up as a cloud on title is what it was.
But the thing is.
I don't understand, we gave an overall one. What happened to that?
For some reason, it's only on, there were 2 DEP numbers for that project, and I only have a full one on the.
You know what, for Sunday, pull up all that stuff, and let me look and see if we can't just make a new proposal so I can just do one blanket
Yeah.
and be
I
done.
think we should do that, because
Put
you
both
we
numbers
really
and
can't
just do
do
it.
anything with this, because it's not on the agenda.
Yeah, why don't I have it?
Unless they
on?
need, if we have to have a special meeting, we will, but it's gonna be posted for 48 hours.
For the
And I
certificate
didn't,
of
oh, that's right,
compliance.
I didn't post it. I didn't post it because I didn't get it, I just got it the other day.
You
I
know
saw her
what?
yesterday for the first time.
I think I
I
may
remember the
have-
conversation, talking to the woman, but I never.
Do they, what I'm saying, do they need it to close on the property?
This one I don't know.
All right, why don't we do this, find out if they need to close the property, if we do, we have to have a special meeting
We
for
can,
it,
which we can do.
which we would do, no problem doing, but otherwise, we just put it on to next month.
Let me check the agenda that's in the book there.
Okay.
Because,
I thought it was on the agenda.
I saw an agenda that said it had 2 public hearings on it.
And then that's the other one, and that's, would have been
Do
the
you
one
think you
that I
printed
had
the wrong one?
posted. I printed out the
The
one
first
that
one?
I did before I added it.
Because he had one, I said, add it on to
All
the
right,
other.
well, go see if you got it.
But if that's the one, then it's.
If it's on there, it's fine.
Yeah, then it's been posted.
I'm almost positive it is.
Yeah, because I read the agenda online and
Yeah,
I thought
that's-
it
that's
was-
what I
it
did
had
too.
Afro.
That's why it said.
I'm like,
it's
why
in
would
there.
Because they sent me the
this?
check and it was $20 short, and then they sent me another $20 in cash. I said, I can't take this, it's like 15 forms to take this money, forget it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Anyway, we could do the other stuff over here. Hey, you wanna read the minutes?
Well, she's not here.
It looks good to me.
Okay,
Okay, I thought it was.
okay, good,
Okay.
that's good.
So they filed a permit and they paid the permit fee.
They paid, I haven't deposited it.
We don't need it, all we need is that you're in possession of the money.
As long as it's on the agenda and you have the money, that's all we care.
Oh, but I just didn't know if we were gonna just do a blanket one over the whole thing, in
I
which case.
can't until I find the paperwork for it. I can't issue something no one requested.
So do you have the 2 properties you need?
The other one we did already,
So
and then this is,
This is the second one.
yeah, that's the second one.
we did one
I did a
At the
partial,
last
couple,
meeting.
last meeting,
But-
wasn't it?
but
yeah,
Yeah.
I've had like 3 of them now.
For somebody else.
But they're all individual. What about just doing the,
That's my point.
So
I
to-
thought we had an overall we did last year.
But it was on a different
DEP number, there's 2 file numbers, I have no clue why.
All right, so this is for 2 Jasmine Drive, Unit 1.
Yeah,
And this is one we're gonna do tonight, right?
Right. That's the additional one.
So we'll make a motion to approve partial,
The partial release, right?
you don't wanna do a partial release, right?
Yep.
For 2 Jasmine Drive, Unit 1. You need the name, do you need to read it?
No,
No,
all I
that's
need is the
okay.
address.
And then,
And that's it, I need a second,
second,
all in favor,
alright,
aye.
and then we just need a signature.
Is that a market unit? in Jasmine Drive?
That I don't know, I don't know if this is Ali's stuff or not.
Or
We
is
didn't
it,
do
or
market
is it
unit.
affordable? 'Cause I think is there a little bit of a difference on affordable as far as what they, when they sell it,
yeah.
what they can make?
Not
Well-
for my board, I know what you're talking about, but.
Yeah,
not for my
this has
board.
nothing to do with us.
I don't have a signature page on this. You have one?
oh, that's the request form. Yeah, the other one.
Oh, here it is,
should be
I got
there.
one.
Yeah,
Right on top. You hit it on the first page, I never see that.
So the one that you approved last year, the one that Mr. Ali submitted, that didn't cover the whole,
That was,
We did do
That-
one for the
that-
whole property,
right, that's the one that.
but I can't find it, I don't know where it is, it was under another DEP number. For some reason, this project has 2 DEP numbers, and that's what we hook our releases onto.
Because we sent something to the management company. Unfortunately, we sent an email to the management company, and the person that we sent it to is no longer with that management company. And she gave us the name of the new person that took her place. We sent an email to her to see if and she has no idea what the hell we're even talking about.
yeah, she says, oh, I don't understand what you're asking for.
Well, I've got it in my file, so let me go back, find it.
Because
Okay.
John made, because when Ms. Dolly, John made, because I went back to your agenda and to your minutes, John made the motion to approve it.
Right,
Toby was gonna write it, get all the information, and as soon as she did, we sent the package, just to make sure that they had it because of all the.
because we were waiting for an as-built for, snow.
fence.
Yeah, the
Right.
fence repair and, snow removal actually
Right,
shown on the
right.
print, on the as-built.
Because they took control of the property, and they basically let Mr. Ali go away. But he was nice enough to come back and actually present a final as-built after like 3 years.
That's correct.
And that's the one that you guys approved, that's the one that we, the ZBA, sent to the management company with all the other information, so that they would have it, so that there'd be no problems. So, I mean,
So that's
that's
only
why
one
this
of the
is,
two DEP
that's why this
numbers?
is
That
kind
was
of,
one of the two DEPs.
that's why this is kind of
okay.
confusing, why they keep come back and playing games with, you know, two DEP numbers, so.
So that one's all set.
That
It's
one's
the
all
other
set.
DEP
What I have to
number
do
that-
is find the
okay.
other DEP number and hook that onto the first one and we're done.
Okay.
But I need the paperwork to do that.
Yeah.
So let me find that on Sunday and I'll
Okay.
get it done.
Is that recorded? So would would the DEP number be on the record?
The first one is, yeah, it's recorded.
This one isn't?
This one isn't.
Yeah, that one, Dave was wondering if I contacted Judy over at DEP, would
She
she
would
be?
know both.
She would have it, yeah, because we send all our
Yeah.
votes to her.
And if she says that there isn't any final thing for that particular one,
Then I can recreate that
then
that
we'll
paperwork,
have to,
right.
That's
yeah,
a good idea, yeah.
What,
so,
Yeah, they'd have to
It,
have
it's
it
just a
dated
mix up on the
two
papers, I don't know.
yeah,
It's a simple enough thing to figure out, I just don't wanna duplicate it.
yeah.
is it some of this problem because of the fact is it took us so long to get that final?
We could never get it complete, he
Right,
never
that's
gave
what
us
I'm
the
saying.
as-built.
Okay.
I mean, 3 years,
Yeah. 2014, I think it all started.
and then they had their management group, which kept,
Because that's when we
forcing
found
the
out
issue.
about all of this.
right,
And then you guys had made a plan, because we all sat right here, and there was a letter that went out, you guys walked around, you found out all the problems, he said he was gonna take care of everything, and then the management company got so, and the people over there got so frustrated that they just took control of it, and they basically let Mr. Ali go away.
right, and everybody did
And
their
they
own
never-
thing,
They never
and
finished it.
that's why I don't have the follow-up.
Okay.
Yeah, what else we got?
Miscellaneous mail paperwork? Nothing that I know of.
Let's see if there was anything else.
Treasurer's report were broke, well, we knew that.
We know that. So we need this project to go forward.
You've seen the,
Yeah,
okay,
I just gave you the longest shot of that one, and it's short.
Now, that money that town meeting, that doesn't go into effect till July
June,
1st.
July
right?
1st.
Right. Actually, we're getting, from this board, we're actually getting money in that we can pay against, but we don't even know yet, so that works out well. But I knew it would, this is when we start getting permits.
I just have one question, any word on the dam?
I have not heard, on the Quinnapox, I have not heard. The other thing on Joey, we approved a single house lot, this is on Woodland. You know that one he's doing up the top? We approved one,
See, I don't ever remember, we approved one, you're right.
and my understanding from Bentley is we're doing 3. And it's a separate entrance. The first one sits up there as you come up that, there's
Yes.
one on the end,
Yeah,
and now there's another entrance down below, and there's gonna be 2 more there. My understanding, which I know nothing about.
I don't either.
Okay.
There was one lot that he came to us because it was a narrow entrance.
Correct.
And he was looking for a frontage, but the house isn't being built, is being built in the back of that entrance.
Correct.
That's lot 4, I think it is. And then if you're looking from the street, it was lot 4, there was a driveway, and then there's like 2 acres of land in the back, and that's where the house was gonna go. And then lot 3 and lot 5. And he wasn't doing anything with those just yet. At least that's what he said when he came to us. And we approved the frontage to decrease the
Well,
frontage.
maybe then I'm jumping the gun, because it appears to me now he's gonna start building on that.
Well, that's the thing, somebody else asked me if we approved it, you know, for 3 lots, and I'm like, I don't know anything about 3 lots, I know that there was 3 lots.
So we're on the same page, that one driveway up, far
Right.
up, that's the one with the house, which they're currently building, which is fine.
That's lot 4.
And then they put in another entry a little bit down below, maybe 100 feet or so away,
Yeah,
and that looks like it's gonna have 2 up on the left of that. Which I don't know
So what do
anything
you
about.
do in that situation?
Nothing until Bentley tells me he's doing something. I just happen to drive by it, I see it.
Right, but if it's not something that's been approved, and he's
Well, he
doing
can
it.
No,
cut
no.
trees, I mean, that's no big
Oh,
deal,
okay.
Yeah, you can.
which I disagree with, but that's the way the town is.
Hmm.
Like
I
said,
think- I
that's
think
the
you
only
should
thing-
have to have a
That's the only
permit.
thing that he came for us, was to decrease the frontage.
Right.
You know, it was more than 100, but less than 120.
Speaking of the frontage, the property up by Maroney's place, whatever did you guys do with that? Is that a legal matter now?
Yeah, the Brossi,
Yes.
yeah,
And that was 6 lots, going for
6 lots.
7 lots?
6 lots. 4 of them at 120 and 1 at 108. But it's because it's in the aquifer. It
Right.
needs to have 150, so we didn't approve it.
And you knew that changed from a secondary to a primary now?
No, we didn't know that. I have no clue.
Check the new map.
Okay, I'll have to talk to town council about that.
Is any of this going into the minutes?
No, it just, he happens to be here and I'm just triggering some lost mind of mine, I don't know.
No comment.
No, but I mean, then you bring these, no, it's good that you bring these things up, because like I said, somebody else had approached me and asked me about Woodland Street, and I said, the only one thing that we approved was the frontage for
Right.
that one lot, and that was lot 4. And he was like, not sure what he was gonna do with lot 3 and lot 5 yet. Those questions were asked at the meeting, so if there's something else going on, then,
There's no ground penetration, you just strictly cleared it, which is, as far as I know, is legal. I disagree with that, but it currently is legal.
as long as he has 120 feet of frontage, then,
Yeah, I just don't like stuff getting stripped and then they don't build.
Yeah, because the thing across the street from the light plant it's, in my personal opinion, it's gross.
Alright, so meeting
July 9th, what are we doing? That's good?
Yeah,
July
cause
9th?
July 4th is what day is on?
I think it's Wednesday, is that right?
Wednesday.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
All right,
Okay.
and, we need a motion to adjourn.
Oh, did we do the minutes?
Yeah, we did the minutes.
No, we didn't.
Oh, we didn't do, I thought we did, I got it checked off.
Well, we didn't do a motion to approve them. I
Would
make a
you like-
motion to approve the minutes as
All right.
written.
You want to second?
I
it?
will second it.
And I'm sure we're all in favor.
Aye.
All right, so the next meeting
Now
will
we can
be,
do a motion to adjourn.
yep, July 9th 's the meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Alright.
Aye.
We're done. Do we wave at this guy again and the picture goes away? Or?
Done.